Okay. I often get asked this question a lot. Tom, why do you love the Philippines so much? I wanted to give you my top 5 in this video. Let's get to it. Number 1, kindness. Number 1 is kindness. I have never met more kind people anywhere than the Philippines. And as a foreigner coming into a country, kindness and consideration really goes a long way. I'm here in France right now, and the French people normally don't get that great of a reputation in this department. And this is honestly something that I used to feel back home in America too, when I was meeting Filipinos. They were always so kind to me. It helps make me feel really comfortable, and that's really important to me as an introvert. Number 2 is energy. Now, someone asked me this question before, and they said, what makes you love Filipinos so much? And I said, energy. They're so energetic, they're so fun, they like to have a good time, they're rowdy sometimes. I am not a high energy type of person. I need somebody to bring the fun and the energy to the party. And Filipinos do that for me. It's funny, I was recently watching a Filipino volleyball game on TV, and the crowd was super supportive, super loud, super getting into it, right? And that just goes to show you the energy that Filipinos can bring. I've been around sports for my whole entire life, and I've never quite seen anything like that before. 3. 3 is the English proficiency. The Philippines was recently ranked number 4 in the world as far as how many English speakers they have. 86% of the Philippines speaks English, which is extremely easy for a foreigner like me that speaks English to come into the country and pretty much figure everything out immediately. Now everyone's already speaking Tagalog, but that doesn't mean that you can't approach them in English and have a conversation in English. You will be hard pressed to find another country in Southeast Asia that's as English proficient as the Philippines, and that's a fact. The 4th reason I love the Philippines is because of the adventure-oriented lifestyle. Let me explain that for a second. Getting somewhere in the Philippines is not always straightforward, okay? I don't know where the jeepneys are going. I don't know where the buses are going. I didn't know how to hail a tricycle my first 3 weeks in the country. And then when you get into the tricycle, it doesn't always feel that safe. It feels a tad dangerous. And when you're driving on the buses, they're hitting bumps. If you're sitting in the back, you're gonna fly up to the top and you're gonna hit your head on something. I've seen people hanging off the ends of jeepneys. I've seen people piled on top of them, winding through mountain roads, and I really love that. I've even seen motorcycle drivers with so much attached to their bike, it towers over them, and I'm afraid they're gonna like fall over or something. It's just a regular occurrence in the Philippines. 5. Last but not least, I love the fruits in the Philippines. I know it sounds stupid, but I do love the fruits. Every morning around 11 a.m., I walk outside my apartment in Manila and go get fruits on the street. I get pineapples, watermelon, apples, oranges, bananas, and even kiwis sometimes. And they're amazing. There must be something in the ground and the soil, because the level of deliciousness of the fruits in the Philippines is, there's just no comparison. Not to mention there's a ton of other fruits that I can only pretty much have in Southeast Asia and the Philippines, like durian, lanzones, jackfruit, mangosteen, and mangoes. Well, mangoes are everywhere, but they're best in the Philippines, right? I love this variety in flavors, and I love how good they are. They must be good if they're one of my top 5 reasons I love the Philippines. They are. Some honorary mentions include the beaches, the mountains, you know, the actual locations of the Philippines. I love the places, but trust me, the people are the most important part of what makes the Philippines so great in my opinion. And that's why I love that country so much. Even when I'm in Paris, I'm thinking about the Philippines. All right, time out, bye-bye.